1,319 days till the new halving, which will happen in 2028. Crypto fear and greed index sitting at 17, which is extreme fear, and Bitcoin is currently trading at 55.2k. It's been a definitely long time since the last time I made an episode. It's at the webcam. So what is happening? We made a new all-time high before the halving, which is a new thing. You know, we had some similar thing happening in 2012 before the first halving. But I would say there's definitely lack of data there to have some accurate indicators or to have some accurate correlation to compare it, alright? So that's my thought about that. But before, after that, we did not make new all-time highs before the halving, like a couple of candles, monthly candles before the halving, right? So, but on this case, we did make the new all-time high, which you can say 3 all-time highs in one cycle of halving. Like first one was 58k, then 79k, and currently having 73k. Again, I'm including like a bull run, run up, sell out, bull run, sell out, bull run, sell out, right? So kind of on this type of cycles, and again on a monthly candle. So we had kind of made a new new all-time highs with a full cycle of bull run and like a sell out, up run and sell out. You can name it like that. So yeah. So that's I would say that's kind of a red flag or whatever, which is because a new thing. There's no correlation in previous cycles, but previous cycles were bullish. Each new cycle were bullish. Each new halving was bullish indicator. Now we're having like a new all-time high literally days before the halving. Yeah, it's just interesting thing. Definitely red flag when it comes to the correlation. That's the first thing that I can that I would name. The second thing is MACD. Again, you can monthly MACD obviously. You can see that during the crypto winter and monthly MACD, we had a great correlation of reversal of the end of the crypto winter and the reversal of MACD. It was a great indicator there, and yeah, there was a good correlation there, and it served as a pretty successful indicator. Let's just say like that. So if you can, and before it was working pretty fine before monthly MACD. So in this case, we're having a bearish type of MACD, which is reversing to the bottom from, you know, kind of overbought type of zone, which red zone is kind of oversold. Red phase of MACD is kind of oversold, and green phase is kind of overbought. So you know, it's kind of wavy thing. So now we're reversing from a green phase kind of to the red phase, or just to neutral zone, which obviously a bearish thing if you're gonna compare to all of the previous ones. But we in 2016 we had some, you know, small reverses. We had overbought. We've been in overbought zone of monthly MACD, and we were starting to reverse. But again, you can see we did suppress it, and we had a run up. The run up suppressed it, and we had a successful bull run there. But now you can see it's reversing to the bottom pretty roughly, pretty hard. Other thing is why we're having sell out and red candle in general is obviously stock market. In the recent couple of years, crypto had pretty good correlation with the stock market. There's a lot of word correlation in this episode. So yes, crypto had pretty good correlation with the stock market in the recent couple of years, mostly because of the big big corp, but a lot of crypto, and they managing their portfolio in the same time, and doing buys and like trading in the same time with the stocks. So they kind of moving the portfolio that has crypto and stocks in it. So correlation is obviously is getting higher there because of that. So we had kind of sell out, pretty rough one on S&P in recent couple of weeks, but in general it's pretty healthy correction. If you're gonna look at the run up, which had like the whole year was a green bull run for the S&P, so obviously eventually you're gonna have a sell out correction, whatever you name it. So same happening to the Bitcoin, it's correlating with stock market because of that. So that's one of the reasons we're having red candle. So you can see it's pretty. It's not making things better for sure. But again, stock market in general are pretty healthy and long-termish things. So eventually it will reverse. So we'll be fine. So there's that. So we got two big red flags. That's new all-time high before the halving, 1 month before, and MACD, overbought phase of MACD that is reversing. And obviously on end candles, if you're gonna like analyze the candles, we're making like new lows on the bottom of each candle. Like maybe there's June was exception, but still new lows. Again, we'll see what's gonna be happening in September. Again, if you're gonna, we'll see. But there's definitely some. There's definitely gonna be a completely new phase, I guess, or new pattern in this year, in 2024, for Bitcoin after pattern after the halving, or bullish phase after the halving, whatever you name it. I think there's gonna be some new pattern that's gonna be happening. Obviously, I hope there's gonna be a bullish one, but yeah. So the price target, I mean, it's pretty conservative or regular or average one that is everybody putting is 100k, obviously, which is not that far compared to the all-time high was 73k, and it's kind of not that. It was like 25k. So yeah, 100k is like the most popular price target that everybody is putting in the current bull run. That is still yet to be started or happen, or I don't know, but we'll see. Again, we need to see the September. What's the close of the September candle will be. Again, I'm not looking at the lower time frames because it's too noisy there. I'm sticking to the monthly. So yeah, that's the current state of the Bitcoin. BTC dominance, obviously it's pumping because crypto in general is getting a little wobbly. It's going up and down on a smaller time frames, like weekly. You can open the weekly, you can see it's going up and down, it's huge, and it's in Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin. You can imagine, I almost said the penny stock, the altcoins having huge, much bigger spread in percentages of upside and downside, upticks and downticks. So obviously everybody's trying to move to the much harder or much stable crypto, which is a Bitcoin, obviously something that is more stable, if you can say it, that does not have such a huge red candles. So yeah, that's BTC dominance, currently sitting at 57%, which is pretty average actually. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the current episode. I don't think there's something else to be made. Talking about stock market, I don't think there's point of talking about stock markets. Again, we're it's a crypto channel at the end of the day. But yeah, definitely there's correlation during the sell-out. I mean, I think that's everything you need to know. So that's pretty much it. To the moon, to the moon, to the moon.